It's good to be able to use the laptop to record a little bit of video. It's it's great. I'm using a program called OBS. Right, now, the day I left New York, I was trying to do a number of things. Visit a FedEx office to see about sending off some documents to visitors.us, and then trying to figure out a way out of New York to head north and northeast. The aim is to get to Boston, I think, was my idea in mind. I didn't really see the need in going any further north or northeast after Boston, but I thought, Boston should be a good place to visit, so I did. And but I was so busy that trying to control my driving and so on, because it was my first day properly driving on the other side of the road, that I didn't take any video at all, except for one little piece, and that is, I'll stick it up now, and that is when I went over the Brooklyn Bridge. I grabbed the camera and just handheld it through the windscreen. I haven't got the GoPro working until much later. Stuck on the dashboard, looking out the window. That was much later. Just takes time to get around to do things. So I just drove till I got to this in Google, this campsite, and it was $60. And I thought, oh, geez, that's a lot. God, I hope it's not going to always be that. But that was probably the most, except for a couple of instances, that was the most expensive campsite I paid. The other day I paid $14 at Sturgis. Yeah, and it was great, good showers and everything. Probably the dearest one I paid was, I think it was $80-something at Boyd's Campground in Key West. But it was a very touristy area and didn't really have a choice, and captive market and all that. I was only there one night, as it turned out. So sometimes that's what it is. But other times when they've asked for, I think 55 or 58 or something, I've just said to them, to their face, I said, that's far too expensive, and walked away. Oh yeah, there was one in on one of the Gulf states. It was one of these big resorts, and I said, I just want a patch of grass for the night and have a shower, and she went through a bit of a spiel and then said, okay, well, the prices start at $120. I just looked at her and went, you've got to be joking. And I said, that's far too expensive, and just walked out. I kept driving, and I'm not sure what I did that night. I think I might have stayed at a motel or something, but certainly cheaper than $120 for a patch of grass. It was one of those big complexes that caters for family entertainment and something. Yeah, so there you go. But you know what I think about them. They got their mind in the wrong place. All right. My first night out of the city. Here it is. Well, this is my first night in the van away from New York. I left New York this morning. It was a funny way of getting out. I actually went across the Brooklyn Bridge and along the east side of Manhattan. It was the only way to get out of the city by the sounds of it. Anyway, that's what I did. So So I actually crossed the Brooklyn Bridge by car, as well as walk it. Anyway, I haven't got a stretcher yet to lie on. I've only just got this well, bit of cardboard and my thermarest and the sleeping bag that I've been using. I'm not even sure if I'll need that. It's so warm. It's about 80 degrees at the moment. What's that? It's about, yeah, 28, something like that. It's really warm and muggy. Just continually having to drink something and sweat. Anyway, it's a nice campsite, but the showers are primitive, although they work. And it's $60. Yes, $60 US for one night to park my van. That's $90 Australian. It's exorbitant. I hope it's not like this all the time. Anyway, I'll find out. $60, damn near get a good motel for that. I think once I go west, things might improve. On the northeast, I think it's just expensive. New York, terrible. Anyway, it's a really nice campsite though. I'll show you. It's a bit of a drag to get in and out of it. There's all these steps and whatever, but still. Anyway, that's how it is. The van, unfortunately, had a hiccup today. It was stalling in the bumper-to-bumper freeway traffic. It was stalling, and one moment there, when it stalled, I lost all brakes, and I had a hard time stopping. It was not pretty. So it's all right at the moment. It's idling okay. So I don't know what to do about that yet. But anyway, this is the campsite, and as you can see, it's fairly pretty. Lots of RVs here.